First thing I have to do is turn off the alien spaceship in the background. Look at that. It could be my look at that, it could be my halo. All of the knowledge in the world coming out of my head. Certainly not coming into it. No, I'm just playing with you now. Don't leave. I've, in fact, found myself this weekend being kind of a prolific little writer. So, let's begin. I'm trying to think, if you're 20 now, for easy math, you were born in 1997, weren't you? Okay, I suppose there was no Google, but by the time you were 10, there was Google. So, weirdly, if you're 20 or under, you basically don't know a world without Google. That's just bizarre to me. What did we do before Google? I asked my sister that once, and she said, I don't know, let's Google it, and we laughed. You know what we'd do? We'd find a book, or we just didn't care. Before Google, I just didn't care that much about some things to go find a book and read about it, or go all the way to the library. I didn't care enough about what they're wearing in Middle Earth to go to the library and look it up. Now I can't get through a film without having to pause it just to see, where the hell have I seen that actor before? And is that bastard who looks so good older than me? Who's thumping around out there? Why do they do that? I discovered there was a lot of activity on my channel a while back. It turns out that it was mostly one person. He's seen all my videos at least one time, and he's had a lot of nice things to say about me and my stuff. Yes, I figured out who my biggest fan is. Me. Isn't that sweet? No, I started sending nice tweets to me from time to time. You know, it really made my day, and so I like doing it, even though I'm usually more careful about giving any one fan a lot of attention and sending the wrong message. The problem is, I started to get a little bit in my own face. I was tweeting all the time, sending me a lot of pictures from Instagram, you know, and some of the pictures were disturbing a little bit, if I'm honest. I started sending a lot of gifts to my P.O. box, the usual fan stuff at first, you know, candies, little letters, a poem, turnips, right? Everybody's always sending me turnips. I don't know what to do with all the turnips. Oh, and I wish I had it here, a really great drawing of me. I have to show you this. Really fantastic. I'm gonna have to find a frame for that and put it somewhere. Apparently my name's Illy. That's a nickname for me, I guess. But then it got weird. You know, like locks of hair, fluids. Even one time, toenail clippings. It was getting fucked up. I found out where I lived. Yeah, it was bad. I found my $500,000 mansion in Rosedale, and I'd be there when I returned home, just crying and crying. I love you, why don't you love me back, and things like that. I'd often be holding flowers for me. How does this end? Oh, I don't care. The end. Nope, I am not going there. I can't do this. No way am I getting into that debate. You know, abortion is less problematic to talk about nowadays. I'm not even kidding. I love my food. Please don't tell me how it's processed and killed or anything. I just gotta eat my shit. I'd starve. I've had nothing but tofu, turnips, and kale. It's not like I take handfuls of really bloody red meat and just go, I have my little portion on a plate, chicken or fish usually, often rice, a salad, a dead baby, and I really don't know what to put on my plate to eat if there's no meat or eggs or what else is it that the vegans don't eat. I'll Google it. No, I don't give a shit. Ignorance is bliss. I'm too old to change. Let the young people do this fight. God bless the young people. Let them do this fight. Let them fight it out. At least one of my young nieces is vegan or vegetarian. What is the difference? Oh, they call the next generation. It's too short already. How do they shorten it anymore? The Vegs, the Vegs, the weirdos. No, kidding. This brings up a larger issue. You know, the only way I get through my day, each day, is with a certain amount of denial. Everything we do is probably at the expense of others. How do I know that someone wasn't knocked over the head and beaten to death just to make this crappy t-shirt? I mean, how do I know it wasn't a whole room full of baby slaves? I was in Europe recently and I saw the world's most glorious churches and palaces, really opulent places, just stunning. Until it occurred to me one day, I wonder if anyone was just whipped all day to build this thing. You will build the great Notre Dame for your Lord. And if you're good, we'll give you a nice punch in the teeth later on. And finally, vegans. How do you honestly know that tofu doesn't cry when you chop it off the tofu tree? Or that turnips don't cry when you chop them off the turnip tree, huh? Vicious, vegan, torturing bastards. Yeah, that's it. That's the video. I love it. We're just gonna be bummed out if you post this and nobody watches it. Oh, I'll watch it.